Hello, and welcome to This is Goddard Friday. This is our 9th show of the year. We are your hosts,
Taylor Ferguson.
And I'm Carly Collier.
If you haven't seen our first 8 videos, you can check them out on YouTube by searching Goddard_media.
To kick off this Goddard Friday news, we are bringing you exclusive footage from our snowball this past weekend.
Get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
He is Mr. GHS Media. And Summer Taylor.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Now on to Sarah and Ashlyn asking you what TV show you would be in.
So if I was to make my own TV show, it would either be Disney Fanatic, where it's just like a quiz show about Disney, or it'd be Freely Gay, which is like inspiration videos for upcoming other teens.
I would definitely be talking about a bunch of short stories that definitely be shown in visuals, specifically simplistic cartoons. I would call this one the best of creative writing.
If I had a show, I like action, I like comedy, so it would be a series based on a buddy cop, and it would probably be called James and Risto, starring my esteemed and awesome student teacher, Mr. Risto.
If I had my own TV show, it would probably be Jason's Ranch.
Whoa, didn't see you there. If I had my own TV show, I'd call it The Poor Life of Juan, because I'm broke. Any donations are well accepted though.
I heard you're broke.
If I had my own show, it'd be a sitcom. It'd be called Utter Distraction. Nothing but distractions.
If I had my own TV show, it would probably be a reality show called Abby's Idiot Hours.
My show would be called Cade's Wacky World. It would be a cartoon about my life.
Updating us on the COVID pandemic, here's Taryn and Emma.
With the recent rise of COVID cases, schools in the area are looking for ways to keep everyone safe and in school.
You know, I think the district as a whole has done a lot for students. I think if you look back to your freshman year, you know, that spring semester when we made the announcement in March, and the first thing we did was try to figure out how can we still have graduation. And I think the focus has been from the very beginning of this is trying to create as many learning experiences as we possibly can in person for students. And that's always been the priority.
With COVID taking center stage again, there are many different views on the topic.
I think the district has been doing pretty good with like social distancing and tracking students and making sure that we're all going to be safe. And I think that they've allowed us to do a lot of stuff that other schools haven't been able to do. I honestly think Goddard is probably doing the best out of all the schools.
I think they're doing more than enough. Everything's real clear around here. I think it's just more hyped up than it needs to be. I've had it, and I just had a headache and couldn't smell anything for a week. I think it should just be treated like the flu.
I personally think putting a mask mandate on first, obviously shutting down is a last resort and it's something that we don't want to do unless we absolutely need to, but I think that a mask mandate would be something that would be helpful.
I think, truthfully, we need to either shut down or enforce a mask mandate that is enforced, and that's so hard, especially with high school. And it seems like we're being a little bit, we're not really following, we're kind of doing like saying but not do, you know, like we shut down last spring break of 2020 and it wasn't as bad as it is now. Even though people are able to be vaccinated, the disease is getting stronger, and I think that is causing the people of our school to downfall. We're running out of subs, we're running out of teachers, we're running out of students, and that's really caused an effect on mental health, education, and just the well-being of the students and the staff of our school.
Keeping us in school helps us learn a lot better than like going home and trying to learn from online, because most of the people just cheat anyways. Because really we're just here either if you're sick or not, we're all having fun. I tell him that he's doing a pretty good job keeping us in school so far.
No matter what, it's important to stay clean and safe, Lions.
I definitely think it's taking a mental toll, because I got to see from before COVID and after COVID, and I think that a lot of the students are just drained and they're missing out on a lot of stuff, and it's really affecting them in a lot of parts.
I've had a few things get canceled that I wanted to do, but other than that, no.
I think I would acknowledge that this has taken a toll on everybody, students included, but it's each individual person and how they've been able to respond.
On the CDC website, you can get information on COVID cases in your area and more. Start by searching CDC, then go to the COVID data tracker link. And from there, you can find your area and all the information you need.
We've tried to keep this as least disruptive as we possibly can for students. If you're doing enough to manage the disease and the spread, I think we have been partnering with Sedgwick County Health Department, Kansas Department of Health and Environment, and CDC. And that's really the lane in the organizations that are tackling this from a public health perspective. We've asked teachers and adults and staff members in this district to go way above and beyond their duties, and they have risen to the occasion. So I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to transform students in their resiliency and how they've been able to adapt. And even through this difficult time, like, this could become the next greatest generation.
With a sports update, here's Sophia and Jordan.
This is your Winter Sports Recap. I'm Sophie Carlson.
And I'm Jordan Pennington. First up is girls and boys wrestling. On January 20th, the girls competed at Wellington with Ashlyn Goodwin taking first, Audrey Filkins taking second, and Brianne Kellogg taking fifth. And on January 21st, the boys competed in Owasso at a team duel tournament and won the silver bracket with a team duel record of 4-2. Both boys and girls compete next at Garden City on the 28th and 29th.
Following up next is girls and boys basketball. On January 18th, the Lady Lions closely defeated May South at home with a score of 42-38. Then our varsity boys lost to Capon 57-48. The boys also played El Dorado on the 22nd and lost 75-45. Lastly, the boys played at home on the 25th against May South and lost 67-45. The team plans how they'll improve next game.
We got to be more motivated when we come out. We got to play with more effort and energy.
The girls and boys compete next at Valley Center on Friday, February 4th.
Finally, we gave you girls and boys bowling. The varsity boys defeated Cheney to move to 2-1 on the season with a score of 2,429 to 1,883. The boys' top scorer was Riley Fuchs with a 223 average. Varsity girls moved to 3-0 with winning a score of 1,960 to 1,444. Keely Laha was a top girl scorer with a 191 average. Varsity competes next at Great Plains Invitational Tournament at Northwalk Lanes on Friday the 28th and again on the 29th. Make sure to tune in next time for your winter sports update. Reporting for GHS Media, this has been Jordan Pennington and Sophie Carlson.
As of January 28th, Stuco star points have been updated. Here's the current standings. In first place, the seniors take the lead with 3,077 points. Next is the freshman class with 2,641 points. Then comes the sophomores with 2,336 points. In last place stand the juniors with 2,325 points. This has been your Star Points Leaderboard. Reporting for GHS Media, I'm Sophie Carlson.
Now, to end off this Goddard Friday, here's our very own hype video brought to you by Jacob and Braden.
Yeah. Boy. We off the grid, this for my kid. For when my kids have kids. Everything we did for the crib, everything we did, how we live. All this smoke got a scent, all that smoke Kevin sent. Everything I spoke, what I meant, never disguised my intent. Lines outside the event, brought my life out the trench. God, thank God, look what he did. We off the grid. We off the grid. I'm off the grid. Got tats on my ribs, tattoos on my wrists. I just tatted my kids. I just threw 20 county. We was honest. I just bought me some brand new clothes, Dover Street Market. We just took a ride to Charlotte. I'm in a Rolls Royce, we don't watch you call it. I light her up and let you try it. I'm off the grid, I'm on the We off the grid. This for my kid. Everything we did for the crib did hit. Flexing with Fizz this trip. Going grid, sex and G-sticks. Lead nigga 76. He's with them. We off the grid.
This month's Safe Club pledges were wrapped up on January 27th. This month's winners were Avery Silva, Emma Culver, Faith Davis, Caden Phillips, Palmer Brown, and Caden Carrillo. The teacher winners were Miss Hinton and Miss Campadilli. Make sure you're on the lookout for next month's Safe Club pledge.
Have a great day, GHS!